Exhibit A, or tip 1, some people like to call it. It is you should be able to use your quick melee comfortably. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out of this house. I'm gonna quick melee my scythe, and then I'm gonna quick melee my molly to try to get my enemy low. We're gonna act that out right now. See, that is really effective because the enemy can it's harder for them to see over the flames, and also it gets them really low and does high damage in a very short amount of time. That is tip number 1. Hello, this is the second tip, and also sorry I haven't posted in a while. My computer fried itself, but anyway, this is the grenade boost, and it's really useful. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and then my partner here is gonna like show you how hard it is to hit somebody. This is how to do it with the grenade launcher. You get on the wall. All that you need to do is hit, and you could go really far just by that. And then to do it with the actual grenade, you hold it down, and then you hit it. Or you can throw it on something, and then when it explodes, you also get a boost. So now my friend Matthew is going to show you how hard it is to hit it. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was tip number 2. Hello, this is tip number 4. And this tip is use loadouts that go well together. My loadout is the bow, daggers, knife, and freeze ray. This loadout is good because it's a good backstabbing loadout. You get a double jump, or triple jump actually, my bad, sorry. And then you also get to backstab, and then you could freeze them if you have experience. So me and my partner are going to begin this 1v1. Shout out Swede. Alright, we're beginning in 3, 2, 1. My enemy's weapons are going to be in the next clip. I did not mean to do that. I'm just going to clip that part out. Here's the 1v1. And that is why that loadout is that those are 2 loadouts that go good together. On to the next tip. Alright, here's tip number 5. First of all, the tip is never vote backrooms because it will never pay off. Like I can barely see my enemy, and if they're being annoying like that, I can't do anything against it. And the sound makes you feel like you're in Minecraft caves. You can't see anything. And it's just, if you're a normal player that uses AR and like revolver, it's you can't do anything. And this map is just terrible. My enemy was low, that's why I got away with that kill. But this is why you should never fill backrooms. This is tip number 6. Use utility at the right time. I'm gonna demonstrate how to use the molly at the right time. So if you're ever in a fight this is a demonstrative, so don't shoot me, Matthew. So if you're ever in a fight and you're really going at it with your enemy, if you get this quick molly off, it does, wait for it to be over. It does a lot of, Matthew, get out. It does 100 damage if they stay in the molly. But you could easily get like 50 or 30 out. And now my enemy is 1-tap, so I could just, if I don't miss all my shots, you could just kill him like that. And that is why you should use utility at the right time. So don't just randomly throw your molly at the beginning of the game like an absolute loser with no riz. Hey, this is tip 7, my bad. And then this tip is and this is why you should be aim training. You should aim train because in the game you don't want to be like, move. Like you want to aim chain, so in the game you're locked in, and then you should be moving while you aim chain because you're never just going to be standing still in a default game. You could also use subspace trip mines to act like you have the higher ground. You could do a traditional aim trainer, or you could just practice in the shooting range. I like to dabble in a little bit of both, but that's why you should aim train. Hello, this is tip number 8. The tip is you should like and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't, your aim is going to look like this. But But if you do subscribe, your aim's gonna look like this. You're gonna hit all your shots. So you should subscribe to my channel. Hello, this is tip number 9. This tip is try out new guns because you'll never know if you like them. I'm gonna try out a new gun that I don't usually use in a 1v1 with my partner. I don't usually use bow. I don't usually use Uzi. I don't use fist a lot. And then I've never tried satchel. So I also haven't tried daggers, but I'm not trying to triple jump. So let the 1v1 begin in 3, 2. I heard the bow. I'm dead. My partner's gay, so we're gonna try again. Wait, bro, Jesus Christ, chill. I'm trying to get my loadout. I don't usually use freeze ray. I don't usually use freeze ray. It's called trying something new, man. Am I just having fun with the quadruple jump? Yeah. That's why you should try new weapons. Alright, for this next tip, this is tip number 10. I don't really have a way to explain this tip, but the tip is there's no shame in losing, so you shouldn't leave when you play people better than you, because there's absolutely no shame in losing, and that's how you grow and get better at video games in general. And in life in general. I don't know if you guys play sports or you guys just sit inside on your booty cheeks all day eating Lay's potato chips. Alright, this is the last tip. This is why, this tip is that if somebody is constantly using fire like a little gay boy, you can use the smoke to extinguish it. So I'm going to throw this down, and then my partner is going to throw smoke on it. So I throw it down, and then if my partner throws smoke on it, it's extinguished. But now, with the right click ability on flamethrower, you could extinguish the smoke and make it smaller. And then, Matthew, do you have another smoke? Alright, so if I use the flare gun and Matthew throws the smoke, and then if he gets in the fire, he could extinguish himself with the smoke. So smoke grenade isn't really bad, and it's really easy to get diamond on the smoke. So that was all the tips. Please have a good day. Remember to like and subscribe, and